Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in 10 minutes, maybe 15. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin in a few moments.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tina Bonacci. I am a very proud graduate of LaSalle and also of the very proud vice principal of LaSalle. In a few moments, our commencement ceremony will begin. We are so excited to be able to hold this event on campus and in person this year. Today is a celebration. So we encourage you to celebrate with us and cheer on your graduates. We ask you, when you cheer, to be thoughtful of the next name that's being called so every graduate's name is clearly heard. We also know that your smartphones will be very busy taking pictures and videos, but we ask that you silence them now so alerts and rings don't disrupt the ceremony. I'd also like to remind you that the ceremony is being live streamed on both YouTube and Facebook, and you can get the live stream links by going to the LaSalle webpage. You're invited to remain seated as the graduates, faculty, trustees, and administration processes in. Thank you, and have fun today. Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, and the class of 2021 of LaSalle wish to welcome each of you, our honored guests, to this very special occasion. I invite you to stand for the invocation, which will be delivered by Natalie Bahu, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, which will follow.
Let us remember. Dear God, this morning we gather before you as the LaSalle class of 2021. May we always be inspired to learn, serve, and lead, and take the lessons we have learned at LaSalle of inclusive community, respect for all persons, concern for the poor, faith in the holy presence of God, and quality education to heart. Grant us the humility to know and be proud of where we come from, the perseverance to faith whatever life puts in our path, and the grace to always respect others as brothers and sisters in Christ. As we leave LaSalle behind, bless its loving, caring community and all the wonderful faculty and staff who have made this place a true home. May we take the lessons and wisdom we have learned here and apply them in all our future endeavors to create lives built on strong values as we become the next generation to shape a better and brighter future for all. Through your name, amen. St. John Baptist de La Salle, live Jesus in our hearts. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Natalie. At this time, we would like to acknowledge our current Board of Trustees Chair, Bob Nuccio, and our current Board of Regents Chair, Peter Griffith. We would also like to acknowledge current members of the Board of Trustees and the Board of Regents. They are already standing, so they're up in the front here standing. Thank you for being in attendance with us this morning. I'm now going to ask everybody to take a seat, please. I'm now very pleased to invite Mia Pavon to the stage, who will deliver our welcome address this morning.
Good morning and welcome, teachers, parents, faculty, and staff, to the 2021 Commencement Ceremony. I'm Mia Pavon, and I'm honored to be standing here before all of you today. Wow. How do I even begin to welcome you to a celebration of a year that felt like 7 years and 2 seconds at the same time? This class has gone through a lot. To start off, let's address the elephant in the room. It's clear we didn't get the typical senior year. We experienced a jumbled up, crazy year that at times felt like we were trapped in a Groundhog Day of sorts. However, here we are, about to begin the celebration of our final moments as high schoolers, and I have to say I'm proud of us. It definitely isn't easy to stay motivated when it feels like everything in the world took a pause except for homework. But we did it. In this year, we've learned just how precious and fragile life can be, which is why our lives are worthy of living boldly and happily. Despite all the negativity that surrounded this year, I can't help but acknowledge that our class was blessed with a community that was willing to provide positivity. To the teachers that powered through, even though they knew that half the time we had just rolled out of bed and were still sitting in our PJs, thank you for taking a chance on us and for continuing to inspire us to learn, serve, and lead. Thank you for being patient, empathetic, and for working with us in order to finish off the year strong. To our parents and family members that went from not having to take care of us for at least 7 hours a day to dealing with us 24/7. I can imagine that was definitely not easy. And lastly, I can't welcome you all into the celebration of this graduating class without thanking our class for staying committed through it all. No, we didn't get a normal senior year, but we definitely received a life-changing one. We didn't get a chance to dance around at homecoming and winter formal, but we learned to dance around challenges that no one could have prepared us for. You know, I expected to come into my senior year dying to leave high school, because that's what all the movies said I would feel. However, as I stand here in this moment, I can genuinely say it's not going to be easy for me to leave LaSalle. I believe I speak for all of us when I say that LaSalle feels like home. It's a place where I'm welcome to be the person I want to be, and I feel like I'm surrounded by family. And no, I don't just mean because I'm surrounded by millions of Pavons at this school. At LaSalle, we have spent the last 4 years preparing for a big world while being reminded that we will always have a happy place to look back on. We are blessed to be in this together, and we are here because of all of you. When they say it takes a village, they definitely weren't exaggerating. Yes, we were the class that unfortunately experienced a pandemic during our last year of high school, but we aren't just the COVID class. To write us off as, oh yeah, that one class with the masks would be an injustice to just how hard every student, parent, teacher, and faculty member worked. As we begin the ceremony to welcome my fellow Lancer family into a new stage of life, I encourage you, class of 2021, to continue to not allow your setbacks to define you. Happiness and success isn't found in rushing the path to the reward. Remember that it is in the choices we make and how we react to setbacks that show our true characters. Living selfishly and focusing on negatives isn't what it's about. It's in the gift of slowing down that we find what truly matters. When we look back at this year, yes, let's acknowledge that it's been difficult, but despite it all, God is still good, and we still have much to celebrate. So, let's get on with the celebration. Thank you everyone for being here today, and welcome to the 2021 Commencement Ceremony.
Thank you, Mia. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the principal of LaSalle College Preparatory, Courtney Kasakian, who will be presenting the Sigma Fide Awards, followed by President Perry Martin and the presentation of the De La Salle Service Award.
Good morning. Each year, members of our Senior Senate select adults from our school community to receive the Signum Fide, the Sign of Faith Award. Each of the recipients that we will acknowledge here this morning were selected because of their service and dedication to the missions and traditions of LaSalle College Preparatory. Usually this event would happen at our presentation and our senior senators would be able to actually give them their plaques. We're not able to give them their plaques today, but I will be using the words of the senior senators to acknowledge our recipients. And I will ask the recipients to please stand up when their name is read so we can acknowledge them. Mr. Scott Duvall, for always taking time to articulate things so well in ways that allowed students to really learn concepts, and for allowing his students to express themselves and feel like real writers. The Senior Senate recognizes Mr. Scott Duvall with the Signum Fide. Miss Jenny Gibson, for sharing her obvious passion that she brings to her teaching, for making her classes engaging and dedicated to making sure that students understand and do well in her class, and for her willingness to give her time outside of the regular class time to help students. The Senior Senate recognizes Mrs. Jenny Gibson with the Signum Fide. Mr. Steve Hatterline, for all his work in creating an effective learning environment during distance learning and always being supportive of and open with his students, the Senior Senate recognizes Mr. Steve Hatterline with the Signum Fide. Mr. Howard Hernandez, for going above and beyond to make online classes as interactive and useful as possible, for brightening up tough AP classes with trademark corny remarks, for consistently checking in with students regarding their mental health, and for being thorough, thoughtful, and passionate about everything he does. The Senior Senate recognizes Mr. Howard Hernandez with the Signum Fide. Mr. Rand Laird, for always being heartfelt and having a great sense of humor, for creating a positive classroom environment where students are at ease and comfortable to really dig into literature, and for all his work with the Eco Committee in making our new garden. The Senior Senate recognizes Mr. Rand Laird with the Signum Fide. Miss Tam Lee, for always being so helpful with college admissions and being a great anchor, keeping students grounded and helping through the process of searching for colleges, for being a wonderful counselor in general who cares about students' well-being and mental health, and for her work with the Mental Health Awareness Club. The Senior Senate recognizes Ms. Tam Lee with a Signum Fide. Mr. Bob Nuccio. For his service to LaSalle College Preparatory as a member of the Board of Trustees for the last 8 years and his leadership as the board chairperson for the last 4, always keeping the needs of students as the top priority in his work as a board member and guiding LaSalle through the search for a new president last year, the Senior Senate recognizes Mr. Bob Nuccio with a Signum Fide. Mr. Ed O'Connor. For being so clearly passionate about his work in making the student community a better place and keeping students connected, whether virtual or in person, for the positive relationships he creates with his students, and for his help in working with the Eco Committee, the Senior Senate recognizes Mr. Ed O'Connor with a Signum Fide. Mr. Ray Pearl. For bringing his insights as a LaSalle alumnus, a parent of young children, and his expertise in the realm of finance to his service as a member of the Board of Trustees for the past 8 years, the Senior Senate recognizes Mr. Ray Pearl with a Signum Fide. Ms. Jennifer Saparzada. For always being kind and supportive of students, for checking in with students' mental health and creating a fun learning space to explore photography, the Senior Senate recognizes Ms. Jennifer Saparzada with the Signum Fide. And Mrs. Kate Williams. For caring about all of her students and making sure that everyone is always doing all right, especially during this last year, and for her leadership and involvement in our new garden and helping the vision of the Eco Committee come to life, the Senior Senate recognizes Ms. Kate Williams with the Signum Fide.
Good morning, graduates. Before I start, I would like to honor one more person for Signum Fide, a very special person that I'd like to present this award. I'd like this award to go to Miss Courtney Kasakian, our principal. Please stand, Courtney. I want to thank Courtney for 5 years of service to our LaSalle community. And Courtney, you'll never know that how much your contributions to our school made it a better place. So congratulations, and we wish you the very best. And before I call up the recipient for the De La Salle Medal, I want to say to the class of 2021, you'll never know how much you improved us. You'll never know how much we stood on your shoulders this year and how much we learned from you in this really strange year. But I want you to know, going forward for the rest of your life, you've changed the school forever, and I want to thank you for that. The De La Salle Medal is LaSalle High School's highest honor. It's given to an individual or individuals who daily demonstrate the values and ideas of St. John Baptist de La Salle, the founder of the Brothers of the Christian Schools. The awardee's service to LaSalle should exemplify the admonition given by the saint to his meditation on the feast of St. Paul. Look upon yourselves as ministers of God and acquit yourselves to the duties with the greatest possible zeal. It is in the spontaneous acts of kindness that the true volunteer finds happiness and fulfillment. Volunteering is at the very core of being a human. I would even be bold enough to say that no one has made it through life without someone else's help. Volunteering is intentions in action. This morning, it's my great honor to introduce to you Jackie San Martin. As the De La Salle Medal recipient, Jackie's hard work and endless efforts have been poured out for her love of our school and her gratitude for the many great educators and school leaders who have helped form her 3 children. For many, many years, Jackie has contributed to almost every need that our school has. She has walked the talk, showing others through her actions how volunteering contributes to a better school community. She has taught us about sacrifice, commitment, and determination. On any given day, congratulations, by the way. She has taught us about sacrifice, commitment, and determination. And on any given day, you can see Jackie delivering spontaneous acts of kindness, providing, not taking, contributing, not counting. The value of her volunteerism to us is priceless. Jackie and her husband are parents of 3 graduates, Jack, class of 15, Kelly, class of 19, and AJ, class of 21. Where are you, AJ? Congratulations. During her 10-year volunteer tenure at LaSalle, Jackie has served in numerous volunteer roles in the parent associations. She has served as secretary, treasurer, vice president, and president twice. She has shaped other volunteers, helping them become volunteer leaders and support systems for our school. She has worked on the Arts Booster Committee supporting LaSalle's dance program. Jackie's work was especially helpful in developing volunteers for the school's many, many grandparent days. Jackie currently supervises the student store and has done so for 5 years, affectionately known as the Armory. She has cheerfully worked with other parent volunteers to help students, parents, faculty, and staff with all their uniform clothing and accessories. She's volunteered for the Crystal Ball for many years and led this year's efforts during COVID, helping us to raise over $100,000 for our school. Jackie is always ready and willing to help in any way that she can. She is the model of dedication, loyalty, and commitment. Jackie San Martin proudly embodies the concept of zeal, which lies in the heart of the vision of the St. John Baptist de La Salle, the founder of the Brothers of the Christian Schools. Mahatma Gandhi's words best describe Jackie San Martin by stating, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Jackie's service to the school has shown dedication and love that she has for our LaSalle College Preparatory. Jackie, you have undoubtedly given back more than we can ever give you. You are a great gift to our school. Your name will be placed in the De La Salle Perpetual Medal plaque, so please accept our sincere thanks from you from a very grateful school. Jackie San Martin, we're very grateful for you. Thank you. I'll help you down.
Thank you. This morning's commencement address will be delivered by Leo Turner, followed by Mrs. Kirsty Holyfield, Science Department Chair, who will present the graduates. I welcome Leo to the stage.
I'd like to start by inviting you all to think back to when this all began. Freshman orientation. For many of us, this was the day when high school finally became real. We made some of our first new friendships and got a taste of what the next 4 years might look like. But freshman orientation was especially memorable to me for another reason, and I'm sure some of you know exactly what I'm talking about already. For those of you who weren't there or conveniently suppressed this particular memory, I'll fill you in on the details. As part of the human bingo icebreaker, I got up on stage in front of all my new classmates, many of whom I had yet to make a first impression upon, and boldly sang the entire SpongeBob theme song. Yep, and I've never really lived that down. Regardless, that's a deeply treasured memory of mine, and a story I'll be able to tell for years to come. And it's a symbol of that unadulterated, childlike fun that I'm sure underpins many of our fondest memories of our time here. Moments of pure joy, positivity, and optimism. As we stand here today to mark the end of this oh-so-important stage of our lives, I challenge you all to reflect on those moments. In the hustle and bustle of classwork and college applications, it's far too easy to let those memories fade. But when all is said and done, the energy of those Friday night football games spent amongst friends, the pride of those hard-earned grades and difficult classes, and the pure fun of showdown, rallies, and other events in the amphitheater are some of the things that we will remember most about our time here. And the wonderful thing about high school, especially at LaSalle, is that that short list only scratches the surface of what we will take away from our time here. We are highly fortunate to have attended a school with such a strong sense of community, filled with people from diverse backgrounds, abilities, and persuasions, an environment perfectly suited to individual growth and self-discovery. Now, under normal circumstances, I could basically end that speech right here. Maybe throw in something about how we're all entering a new and exciting chapter of our lives and how we all ought to stay in touch, and that would be that. But things haven't been normal for a while now. Quite far from it, in fact. For the past 14 months, our lives have been completely upended by this pandemic. We lost close daily contact with many of our friends and teachers. We lost the chance to showcase our skills at events, the chance to play our favorite sports, the chance to live amongst the energy and vibrancy of a fully in-person school. Frankly, we lost what would otherwise have been a normal senior year. But we must not take for granted the lessons we have learned from this abnormal year about strength and community as we proudly venture forth into the real world. And just as our high school experience has been defined by this conflict between joy and sorrow, so too does our entire generation face conflicting paths. On the one hand, we've grown up during a time of miraculous scientific advancement and social progress. We were told that as the first fully digital generation, we would have the power to truly reshape the world for the better. Yet we've also experienced widening economic inequality, dramatic political polarization and upheaval, the ever-worsening outlook of the climate crisis, and now a crippling pandemic. This is perhaps the most striking contrast between good and bad, between progression and regression that a generation has ever experienced. Like it or not, we will determine the trajectory of our entire human civilization. The question is, what path will we choose? Are we going to sit down and shut up, surrender to these negative trends and cling to that spirit of pessimism? Or are we going to lean into that sense of positivity and progress, solving the climate crisis, reforming our societies to be more equitable and inclusive, exploring space and establishing ourselves on other worlds, pushing the boundaries of science and medicine to improve the human condition? Class of 2021, let's harness that pioneering spirit. Let's realize our motto of learn, serve, lead, and be guided by positivity and optimism. With all we've learned, let's be the ones to make that future a reality. Thank you.
Thank you to Leo and to Mia earlier. Aren't our students amazing? What they have to say. Before we begin our next section, which will be having our graduates come on stage, I left out one of our Signum Fidei Award winners earlier, and I know the Senior Senate would be very upset with me if I forgot this person. So I need to acknowledge one more person who was selected as Signum Fidei this year, and that's Mrs. Paula Moore. For really loving what she teaches and sharing her excitement with her students, which in turn gets them excited to learn, for always being helpful, and for creating great connections with her students, the Senior Senate recognizes Mrs. Paula Moore with the Signum Fidei.
In a moment, each graduate's name will be read, and any awards received will be indicated. We encourage you to applaud and cheer for graduates. We just ask that you keep well-deserved cheers to a reasonable length so that we can hear every graduate's name read. Parents who are alumni of LaSalle High School will greet their graduates as they exit the stage after the graduate has received their diploma. Members of the faculty and staff at LaSalle College Preparatory are given the opportunity to present their graduating son or daughter with the high school diploma. This morning, this will occur 2 times. The following students have successfully completed the prescribed course of studies for LaSalle College Preparatory and are hereby awarded their diplomas. Emma Eliza Adams. Celine Jasmine Acrouche, Archdiocese of Los Angeles Christian Service Award. Michelle Marie Algiers, Women's Scholar Athlete Scholarship. Sophia Alvarez, Excellence Award World Languages, Merit Award Visual Arts. Natalie Linnea Anderson. Natalie Marie Bahu, Pro Deo a Patriot Award, Visitors LaSallian Award, Excellence Award Centurion Yearbook. Nicholas Stephen Delbonis Basili, Excellence Award Visual and Performing Arts. Caitlin Jamie Marie Beckham. Troy Alexander Bilefus. Arik Carlson Billings. Chloe Marie Britton Naimi, Merit Award Science. Moises Bustos. Giovanni Arthur McLean Buteri. Madison Elizabeth Cahill. Lauren Cecile Carvalho. Ryan R. Cargill. Franklin Mo Cheng. Abigail Hope Christopher. Samantha Lynn Sacconi. Brooke Lillian Colton. Jack Francis Patrick Conlon. Isabella Noel Crespo. James Allen Curtis. Justine Pedraja Dagdagan. Hadley Grace Damer. Matthew Brian Day. Caleb Andrew Kalumpung de Mesa. Elisa Sky Defoe. James Andrew Desarlais. Katrina Isabel Jokno Dionisio. Joseph Henry Domingo. Brenna Rosemary Drabick. Grace Elaine Elia. Corey Sebastian Espinoza. Nicole Katrin Rose Fletcher. Grace Elizabeth Fosselman. Uriah J. Foster. Monet Paz Dionisio Franco, Merit Award Performing Arts. Anna Gao. Sabrina Michelle Geronimo. Tracy Ellen Gibbs. Dulce Maria del Socorro Gadina Artiaga. Sarah Grace Godshall. Elijah Goins. William Scott Gonzalez. Gabriel R. Guerrero. Jaden Michael Guzman. Noah Alexander Halim. Zabel Anahid Humparian. Jacob Richard Hansen. Ava Francesca Hart. Luke He. John James Helbing. Leonardo Jerez Hernandez. Mia Michaela Hidalgo. Christine Elizabeth Olgin. Thurman Yao Wen Hao. Ryan Ashley Hunt. Zara Yuping Huo, Merit Award Mathematics. Thomas Matthew Hurrell, Joseph Antonesami Award for Musical Arts. Alexander Donald Ibbotson. Michael Rendon Johnston. Emily Christine Jordan. Bianca Ariel Joseph. Ricky Claire Kanye. Kevin Kuyumjian. Catherine Elise Nipschild. Christian Paul Lampagian. Julia Borromeo Lapid. Adam Blake Lusick, Math and Science Scholar. Naeem Lewis. Vivi Yongshin Liang. Jeslyn Venice Liu. Weihan Liu, Excellence Award Science. Stephen Isaiah Chavez Lozano. Zong Wen Aaron Liu, Merit Award Technology and Engineering. Peyton McMillan. Colleen Joanna McPhillips, Excellence Award Visual and Performing Arts. Shelby Aaliyah Maleen. Christopher Paul Miller. Julia Shishong Milton. Kashmir Luke Mohandi. Isaac E. Mora. Heriberto Gregorio Nunez. Anna Marie Nutzi. Harry Arthur Oliver III. Eric William Pennell. Nairi Patatanyan. Amanda Twee Pollock. Mia Christine Pavon, Archdiocese of Los Angeles Christian Service Award. Celeste Amber Perez. Daniel Edward Pysick, Michael G. Rossini Memorial Scholarship. Nathan Carrion Poe. Marcus Vincent Poe. Anthony Pilara Padilla. Sophia Carmen Ravago. Michelle Marie Riley, Merit Award in English. Jesse Watt Reynolds. Angel Francisco Reynoso. Gabriela Lydia Rivera. Julia Elise Robidoux. Todd Monaco Rodriguez. William Willian Rosas Liu, John Steigels Scholar Athlete Award. Gladeline Aro Rufo, Excellence Award, Technology and Engineering. Sean Minsong Saito. Alex Joseph Sammartin. Hillary Bell Santos. Milo Osvaldo Sariol. Ailani Sato Lim, General Excellence Award in Religious Studies, Excellence Award in Social Studies, Excellence Award in Mathematics. Lily Bidwell Sayenga, Visual and Performing Arts Scholar. David Scandor. Leah Ashley Shaw, Merit Award World Languages, John Steigels Scholar Athlete Award. Emilio Schuten. John Levi Skipper. Evan Justin Steinhoff. Vincent Stroop. Alyssa Tiffany Track. Gracie May Cherie Turner. Leo Thomas Wavell Turner, Excellence Award in English, Merit Award in Social Studies, General Merit Award, Liberal Arts Scholar. Shane Anthony Uriarte. Cody Ventigan. Drew Wagner. Kayla Michelle Walters. Anson Wang. Tianmei Amy Wang, Thomas Wirtz Award for Art and Design. Yanru Vicky Wang. Dominic Julian Williams. McKenna Williams. Sophie Liangzhu Wolf, De La Salle Service Award. Allison Joey Wong. Benjamin Aaron Chie. Art Zhu. Sarah Elizabeth Ibarra. Jake Young. Kirsten Gomez Yu. Shushin Sela Yu. Brianna Hope Yusufpolsky. Justin Prescott Zandy. Bradley Michael Zantison, Merit Award in Religious Studies. Michelle Zhao. Congratulations to all of our graduates. At this time, I would like to invite Kristen Schultz, Director of Alumni Relations, to lead the induction into the Alumni Association.
Good morning, graduates. That was loud, sorry. It is my privilege as the Director of Alumni Relations, but more importantly, as a graduate myself from the class of 1998, to induct you, class of 2021, into LaSalle's Alumni Association. The alumni community is impressed with the talents and success you have all shared with the school during your time here at LaSalle. As you embark on the next chapter of your life after LaSalle, remember that you have already left a legacy behind. I am happy to acknowledge that 70% of the class of 2021 donated to your senior class gift, raising nearly $2,500. The class of 2021 chose to have their gift support the newly installed community garden, which has created a new outdoor classroom space and social space for students and teachers alike. There will be a plaque made for the garden honoring the class of 2021. so that while your footprint on campus was light these past 9 months, your class as a whole will leave a permanent legacy. Today, the alumni in attendance, including alumni faculty and staff, alumni trustees and regents, and alumni parents from the class of 2021, would like to welcome you into our Alumni Association, including Mr. Bob Nuccio, class of 1971, Dr. Chris Mohandi, class of 1980, Mr. Fred Akrush, class of 1987, Mr. Kevin Delaney, class of 1989, Mr. David Rodriguez, class of 1989, Mr. Owen Howe, class of 1990, Mr. David Soltis, class of 1990, Ms. Tina Bonacci, class of 1994, Mr. Dennis DeMesa, class of 1994, Mr. Charlie Guillen, class of 1994, Mr. Eddie Magulian, class of 1994, Miss Rebecca Schaller, class of 1997, Mr. Dan Sheridan, class of 1998, Mr. Ray Pearl, class of 1999, Mrs. Monique Goujon Kirchhofer, class of 2003, Mrs. Kirsty Hausman Holyfield, class of 2004, Mr. Tim Lewis, class of 2006, Miss Daniela Lisette, class of 2010, Miss Julia Frisina, class of 2011, Miss Nicole Carlos, class of 2012, and myself from the class of 1998. As fellow graduates of LaSalle College Preparatory, we welcome you, the class of 2021, into our fold. Take a moment and consider the significance of this event. This is the very last time your entire class will be all together. As you leave LaSalle and start this next chapter of your life, know that you have already secured a place in the long history of LaSalle, and therefore always have a home here. Each of you has left a mark in your own way, and LaSalle in turn has left a mark on you that you will carry with you wherever you go. Congratulations, class of 2021, and welcome to LaSalle's Alumni Association.
And now, Mrs. Kasakian will give the final blessing of the graduates.
So I'd like to ask our graduates now to please stand up. And for all of us in attendance, if you'd like to put your arms out in blessing over the graduates as we say a final prayer for them. Gracious and loving God, we ask that you be with our graduates as they leave LaSalle and carry on their lives in college, career, and beyond. Help them to be people who show respect for all those they encounter, who help to create inclusive communities, who through their words and actions show concern for the poor and help to create a more just world, who use all they learn in their education for your glory, and who always have faith in your presence. We have been blessed to watch them grow during their time at LaSalle, and we ask that you bless them this day forward with goodness and success. May they continue to learn, serve, and lead in all that they do. St. John Baptist de LaSalle, live Jesus in our hearts. Congratulations.
Graduates, I invite you to remain standing, and I invite Brooke and Lily to the stage to lead you in the singing of Alma Mater.